What's going on, guys? So we got new information. Basically, Blade Soul posted on their Twitter that they put up new information on Unreal Engine 4 and what's coming with it. So the first thing we got is upgrade systems. So as of right now with Blade Soul, when you get legendary accessories from dungeons, either get very lucky and they drop, or you'll have to farm it, do the dungeon 100 plus times for the achievement, get all the cores saved up, and then purchase it from the vendor. So let's say you're really lucky and the accessory drops, like let's say a necklace. What would happen is, of course, it'd be unrefined. You'd have to spend gold and materials to upgrade to the regular version stage 1, and then you'd have to upgrade all the way to stage 10. Now with this new system, with the mythical ranks of these accessories, they're going to be at their max stage already when they drop from these dungeons. So you won't have to spend any gold on upgrading them. You won't have to spend any legendary jewels or anything like that, which is great. The downside is they're going to be RNG stats. So the thing with this is that you'll have accessory drop at max stage, but the stats won't be perfect because you have to get the perfect stats, which are RNG. So you're going to have to farm the dungeon over and over until you get the perfect stats that you want. So there will be random stat bonuses on these items, and the best ones, of course, will be RNG. So you'll have to just keep farming and get lucky. There's a lot more information right here, which is on the translated version. It's kind of funny that this translated text from Korea gives more information than they have here because it's so vague on the NC West website. But basically, they mention right here is almost the same stuff, but they give a little bit more information. They say in this ancient dungeon, you'll immediately get items of ancient rank, and they do not need to be replayed many times to increase the level of items. The items of ancient rank as now will not need to be improved with legendary jewels and wasting time collecting a little bit of materials for enhancement. So you won't have to enhance these accessories at all, which is great. When you receive a drop, it'll have certain levels of RNG stats on it. And then basically you have to keep farming the dungeon over and over to get the perfect stats that you want. I'm not sure on what the difference of the stats are going to be. Like, will some of them give like really low stats, like low AP and low critical damage and low effects? And then like a different version will give way better. Like, I don't know what the difference of the stats are going to be. They don't really list that information on anywhere here. But it's going to be really interesting to see how much you're going to have to farm these dungeons and how tedious it's going to be. I would assume that the RNG stats are not like a huge difference, where it's like one of them gives like, I don't know, like 20 AP and the other one gives 40 AP. Like, I don't think the stats are going to be that big of a difference to RNG. But if they are, that'd be kind of bad. I really feel like it's going to be more for like the min-maxers, where it's like a little bit of like a DPS increase for like 100 extra runs of a dungeon grind. I don't really feel like it'd be worth it. But we'll have to wait and see what the stats are going to be. But basically, sum it up, no more upgrading your accessories, none of that BS anymore, no more legendary jewels, none of that. I don't know what they're going to be doing with the legendary jewels now that you won't really need them, but when these accessories drop from these dungeons, you'll just have them drop, they'll be at max stage, RNG stats, so more RNG, you decide if it's good or bad to the game. So they're also going to be adding this Insignia system, which they mentioned is going to help players define their style and role. And so some things they talked about is a new attribute that exists in many types, such as attack type, defense type, invasion type, and utility type. So they're saying attack type was mainly preferred in the past, but we look forward to seeing more meaningful approaches to combat using this new system. So one of the things that I find very interesting is that how is this going to work? I mean, they don't really provide much detail, and I feel like unless they really give some big buffs or like different bonuses to like the defense type, most people are going to dump all their points into the attack type, which they do already, and just go full burst in these dungeons and raids. It really doesn't make sense to go defensive or evasion type or any of these unless they're like super strong, unless they give you something crazy, like they give you like extra iframes or something. I really don't see most people going these different types. I feel like most people just go all attack and just keep it how it is right now in the game. But you never know. They said it's under development right now, so they're subject to change. But they're really going to have to make these different ones right here, mainly these three, the defensive, the evasion, the utility types. They're going to have to make these really unique and cool to make people actually use them. Because I just don't really see people using these. They're just mostly just going to go full AP attack and just do damage. That's just how the game is really ran. Like, I can't imagine people going these when they're just running their daily dungeons. Because people just want to burst and complete the dungeon as fast as possible. So it just doesn't really make sense to me. Like, maybe if the defense type is really good, you could see like Taints going it in raids, which, I mean, Taints do put points in their defensive right now. But I don't know. I just don't really feel like they're going to have to really buff these and make these really cool. It would be cool to see like the evasion type, like you get like, I don't know, like 5 extra iframes or something, which would be kind of like niche and useful in like a certain dungeon where you need the iframes for like a boss mechanic. I don't know. It could be useful in some certain cases. But I just feel like it's going to be a system that will probably fail unless they really put some good bonuses for these others three. Because most people are just going to go attack. That's just kind of how the game is. But we'll have to wait and see on that. Hopefully we get more information on that very, very soon. Last thing to talk about is subscription types that they're going to be changing. So talk about currently players can purchase growth materials directly to enhance their character's progress. However, this does not encourage players to engage with content. In light of this, we plan to introduce a new pass with future updates. This will act as a subscription type model that allows players to gain benefits as they play. Players will still be able to purchase direct items if they wish, but this should offer a more immersive option. So basically what's going on, this is over in the Korea right now and other regions, so this is not anything new. It's called the Soul Pass over in Korea. Kind of fitting. I mean, it's basically like the Battle Pass in other games, like Fortnite has it, other even like shooter games have it, like these battle passes. So this is called Battle Pass, but over in Korea they call it the Soul Pass. Blade Soul kind of makes sense. I actually like Soul Pass better, to be honest. But basically how it works is you'll do like dailies, you'll do weeklies, you'll do certain dungeons, and you'll get rewards. And if you have the battle pass purchased, you'll get bonus rewards on top of it. So if you're just playing the game, you'll get rewards for free from the pass. So it's not like you have to spend money, but if you want those extra bonus rewards, then you'll want to spend money on this pass. So there is a free-to-play version of it, so you can just run the content like the dailies and everything and get rewards from the battle pass. But if you want the special like bonus premium rewards, then you want to spend money on it, and those give various things. I've heard like they give like obsidians, they give like garnets, gems, like just maybe even costumes too. I'm not really sure on that, but I think that'd be a cool idea. Like, why not give like an exclusive, like really cool costume if you complete like a dungeon or something with the battle pass? I think that'd be cool. But that's going to be the new thing they're adding. To my knowledge, this does not replace the premium membership they have now. So basically you'll be spending money on the premium membership and on this battle pass every month. So it could get a little pricey playing Blade and Soul. I don't know if they plan to revamp and remove the membership we have right now, but over in Korea they have both. So definitely keep that in mind. Personally, right now, I don't really feel like the subscription we have now is not really worth it. I mean, especially with them revamping the Daily Dash and you're not getting those bonus Hanmoon coins you get with the premium membership. I just feel like they're making the membership worse over time, and I don't really feel like it's worth it. Like, what's the benefit of spending the $13 a month? Like, the only thing I think is really that good is the remote stash. That's pretty cool, but I mean, you just save a little time. Just go talk to a vendor and put your stuff in storage. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, maybe you get like the bonus like daily gold from dungeons, but I just don't really feel like the membership we have now is worth the $13 a month. So maybe the Soul Pass will be worth it to you guys. But it's basically going to reward you for playing the game and give you bonus rewards on top of it. So basically like a battle pass. So that's the new thing they're adding right now. Anyways, that's for the video, guys. I just wanted to kind of keep you guys updated with more Unreal Engine 4 information. Basically all the new changes we're getting, a lot of new changes, a lot of new things to the payment models, to grinding accessories now where you don't have to upgrade them anymore. Just a lot of new stuff coming with Blade Soul. So it's definitely going to change the game. These next 6 months of the year of 2021 is going to be big for Blade Soul. We're going to see how the game evolves, and hopefully it's in a good state at the end of the year. So anyways, appreciate you guys watching the video. Leave a like, sub to the channel, and more content very soon.